How to sell land in Georgia. Hey guys, this is Brad from NorthGeorgiaLandBuyers.com and ArborView Properties. Thanks for checking out this video. I've got a whole bunch of videos over on NorthGeorgiaLandBuyers.com and on our YouTube channel, ArborView Properties. There's a playlist there. If you don't even want to watch this video and you just want to get an offer on your land, go over to NorthGeorgiaLandBuyers.com, fill out a form, and a member of our team will be in touch with you ASAP. So let's get into it today. So, how to sell land in Georgia? Well, I've done another video kind of on there's a few different ways about selling land. We'll get to it in this video as well. So how to sell land? Well, first of all, you got to let people know that you're selling it, right? Are you going to do that? Are you going to have someone else do it for you? Or are you just going to go straight to the buyer and sell it straight to them? Those are your three options. Selling it yourself, right? Stick a for sale sign out on the property, maybe out by the road, right? Well, what if that road doesn't get a lot of traffic on it? Well, then you probably don't have a whole lot of people driving by looking at it, right? Small amount of traffic. And then what are the chances what's the percentage of people driving down that road that are interested in buying property? Probably very, very, very small. So if you go with that strategy where you just stick a sign out in front of it and you're in an area where it's not super frequented, it's probably going to take you a long time to sell that property, right? Okay. So now how do you spread the word? Well, it's 2024. We got the internet. We got Facebook groups. Post it out online. Facebook Marketplace. There's usually local, kind of county groups. For instance, I live in Cherokee County is where I live in Georgia. And we have a great Facebook group called Cherokee Connect that Josh Bagby he's got the Bagby Insurance Agency. Josh is a fantastic guy, by the way. I've met him before, just a really awesome dude. And he's built a fantastic group that's super helpful. Now, there's a lot of there's gossip that's posted, and he does a pretty decent job about moderating that. But there's also, people are very helpful on there. There's weird people everywhere. So I just ignore the weird people and laugh, right? So post it out on there. You can post it out on, there are even land sale, like land buy and sell websites out on the internet. There's websites. There's also Facebook groups. I guess you could probably, Craigslist is still a thing. I haven't sold anything on Craigslist in a while, but Craigslist used to be a thing. People still buy and sell stuff on Craigslist. I don't anymore. I don't know that a lot of people do. Most people kind of put things on Marketplace, like on Facebook Marketplace. So that's been a thing. Heck, you can sell land on eBay. Get this. A buddy of mine back in 2009 started buying up houses in Detroit, I think is where he first started. And he was buying houses for like $1 or like $5. This was after the crash and Detroit just went, it was bad, right? And he would buy them for like $1. And then he would post them up on eBay and sell them for like $1,000. So, someone's buying a whole house for $1,000, right? Well, he bought it for like $1 or $500, right? And then he just did a lot of that. And that's how he got to the point he is today, where now he buys literally hundreds of properties on auctions every day. He buys them. Now he builds properties on them and then resells them. He's grown, but he was selling stuff on eBay. So you too could sell property. I don't know if you still can. I think you could still sell properties on eBay, but I think eBay's gotten better about, they need to understand that you are the rightful owner of it. Don't double check on that. I haven't looked at it in a while. Maybe I should check on that. Maybe I'll put a little blurb below whether I verified it or not once we edit this video. Okay. Another option, right? You posted it out on all the groups. You put your for sale sign out there, all that stuff. Well, what if you could just hire someone to do that for you? Oh yeah, that's a real estate agent or a real estate broker. So that's option number 2, right? Go through a real estate agent or real estate broker. Make sure you are working with a real estate agent or real estate broker who is experienced in land in your area. Do not just pick any random agent. They need to know land and they need to know your area very well. You could pick an agent who knows land in South Georgia and try to have him sell a house or a property in North Georgia. He probably doesn't know the area all that well, right? Vice versa. Or you find an agent who maybe knows the area well, but doesn't know a thing about selling raw land or even improved land. So make sure you're working with the right agent. Oh, by the way, I'm a licensed real estate agent in Georgia. I'm with One Source out of Woodstock, Georgia, currently studying to get my broker's license here in the next few months. I think it's time to get my broker's license. I've been licensed now for, I think, getting close to 8 years. Anyways, be happy to talk to you about listing if you want to go that route. Or, I mentioned earlier, you can go straight to the buyer and sell to them. What does that mean? Well, that's us. NorthGeorgiaLandBuyers.com. We buy land. I am an investor and a developer. I buy land that I can improve or do something with. I'm going to share all of my strategies with you today. So, I buy land to divide and split up. I don't typically like to do like big mega developments. I do know some guys who do that, but I try to I kind of do like little niche stuff. Like I like to do like little niche kind of developments, not like just your vanilla cookie cutter kind of stuff, right? Now, sometimes some properties, depending on where they are, that is the highest and best use of them. Or might buy a property, for example, me and a couple buddies are looking for a property at the moment that would be a commercial property, whether there's already a building there, like a warehouse building or not, where we can build a building. And I have a friend of mine who's in the golf simulator business. He does golf simulator games. They're super cool. You can basically like play a whole 18-hole round of golf in this simulator with these TVs around you and hit the balls, and it'll tell you how far it went. It's really pretty slick, right? So if it's a bad day and you don't want to go out on the golf course, you can play in the golf simulator. He does that. He's looking for places all over Georgia to do that. So I am looking for a piece of property for us to partner together and buy that, and where we can put one of his golf simulators in there. So that's kind of cool, right? I look at the property and what I can do with it. There have been properties, for instance, I bought a property last fall, an inherited deal. Guy inherited it. It was basically like it was a 4-acre property. And there was a house, an old house on it. And the house was kind of over off to the one side. And what we did is we bought it and we split a line right down the middle. We went and got soil tests and surveys and all that stuff. And we sold the house to, a family that moved into it, and they got a house on 2 acres. And then we had 2 more acres, and we sold the 2 acres to a gentleman who was going to build a house. We checked to make sure you could build on it, and you could, right? So I bought this property, I split it right down the middle, and I sold the 2 lots, right? So, and the cool part about that deal was like, even if I couldn't sell the lot, I still did okay on the house. Me and my business partner on that, we still did fine on it. So even if, like, when we sold the other lot, it was like icing on the cake. It was great, right? That's kind of what I do. Or I will buy properties and I will sell them on financing, or I will buy properties and put mobile homes. I actually do mobile homes. I have a whole nother website, GeorgiaMobileHomebuyers.com. And we're launching a new website, GAMHmarket.com, where we actually sell like used mobile homes. Sometimes I'll get mobile homes that I really don't want or can't do anything with, or it's cost prohibitive for me to transport. Got a whole marketplace for that, where we just basically act as a middleman, and you can, buy a mobile home from somebody else. We'll just connect you guys together. You can buy it, right? So I buy these properties, put generally double wide trailers on them, and because it's the only way to get affordable houses now. That's the only way. And we'll do that, or we'll buy land and sell it on financing. So we'll sell it. We generally do the financing piece for someone who maybe is looking to build a house on it in the relatively near future and maybe only needs short-term financing, or if they're like buying it for hunting land and they just want to hunt on it, we'll buy it and either lease it to them, or we'll sell it to them on owner financing. So we'll buy it and then carry back on terms, and I'll make money and interest and payments over time. Now, you too can do that on your land. I've got another video about that. So check that video out about seller financing your land. Pretty cool strategy that some people know about, some people don't know about. I use it on both sides. I've been the financer, I've been the financee. It's a great strategy. Check out the video, learn more about it. All right, anyways, so those are the things that you can do to sell land in Georgia. There's so many different ways you can do it. There's so many different strategies. You have to decide what is best for you, whether your time is worth doing it yourself, Whether you think you want to go through an agent and list it, that's how, by the way, the middle one, the selling with an agent or broker. If you're looking to maximize every penny you want out of your property, that is the best route, to go through a good, reputable agent that knows land. They're going to get you the most amount of money for your land. Or if you don't have the time, the effort, you don't want to mess with any of that, and you just want fast, easy, simple, then maybe selling to an investor like us at NorthGeorgiaLandBuyers.com is the best route for you. You decide which one works best for you. I'm Brad with NorthGeorgiaLandBuyers.com. If you're interested in working with us, you can click on the link below. If you're on YouTube, it'll take you over to our website, or if you're on our website, there's a form there on the site. Fill out that form, and that information will go to a member of our team. Member of our team will be calling you ASAP. More than likely, it'll be Missy. Or if you call the number, you might get Missy. We have an answering service that answers when she can't answer. So if you're interested in working with us, go over there, fill out the information. Thanks for checking out this video. Go check out our other videos. Really appreciate your time. I'm Brad. Have a good day.